It's what we do. It's what we do, Joe.
Craziness.
It's what we do.
See,
How long you been doing comedy?
About a year.
Oh, it's what you will do.
Yeah.
I've been doing it 27 years.
Yeah.
At fucking 9 years ago, 7 years ago, I was just going to quit.
There comes that point every
I
time.
was just going to do local comedy, act, and go on the road with Rogan. That was my plan. That was it. I didn't want to go to the Funny Bones. I didn't want to do none of that shit. I didn't want to do all of Rogan's dates, but I didn't mind doing a couple of them. Some of them are fun.
My first introduction to you was Longest Yard.
Really?
Yeah. And I was like, wow. I thought it was Vincent Pastore.
Yeah, everybody did.
And I was like, hey, fucking big pussies in this. And then I see Joey Diaz. Wait a minute. That's Joey Diaz? Because I'd heard your name. I hear Coco Diaz. And I was picturing a little guy. You hear Coco, you think of a little guy.
No. I was Coco because of the color of my skin. I was so white when I was a kid.
Right.
Compared to the rest of my family. So they said I was white like the inside of a coconut.
Ah.
So the name stuck, and the rest is fucking history.
My ex-girlfriend's father was Cuban. She's Cuban and Salvadorian, but she always only identified with the Cuban side. And his name growing up was, the fuck was his name? Because he had blue eyes and blonde hair.
Yeah, they call you
Rubio.
Rubio.
They call him Rubio. El Rubio.
Where were they from? Miami?
No, from here, from the Valley.
The Valley.
Yeah.
You're a fucking animal of a guy, dog. And all this started how? When did the sensation start?
Started in 2004. I did a special in 2003 that aired in 2004. So from February 2004.
How long were you doing comedy at that point?
15 years.
15 years.
Yeah. So I do this show at DePaul University in February of 2004. 11 people come. They pay me $700, and I'm thinking, fuck, it's a lot of money. I feel bad, but I did the show. I did a good show. They enjoyed it, and then the special aired like that night in Canada, and somebody recorded it and started file sharing it, like on BearShare or LimeWire, and that kind of shit, and all the file sharing rooms, and started getting cut up into bits of like, here's him doing Jamaicans, here's him doing Indians, here's him doing Chinese, here's him doing this. And then it would just get chopped up and sent to the people who I'd be talking about. So then you cut to November of 2004, I go back to Chicago and I sell out 3 nights at some theater and I made like 40 grand. And I'm like, what the fuck just happened? I was just here like 9 months ago and I couldn't I couldn't give a ticket away. And I knew something was happening. And then in June of 2005, YouTube starts, and then my shit ends up on YouTube, and it was over from there. And I still, to this day, don't know who did it. I don't know who put it on there.
That is fucking crazy.
Ain't that trippy? And I tell you, here's the part that you can appreciate. My dad died March 2004, and right after my dad died is when all the file sharing started. You know what I mean? And so it's like like I said, the people that love you, I think they could pull a string or two on the other side. You know what I mean? Like, just, they see you coming and they just go, no, go this way, go this way. They don't do much. They just kind of just push you a little bit so you end up going in the right direction.
But from YouTube to selling out the H2O in Toronto.
The,
whatever the fuck it is.
It was the Air Canada Center, then the Scotiabank Arena now.
Right. Like, how does that fucking happen?
I sold out 7 times now. I'll show you the picture. You'll like this. You don't follow me on Instagram, Joe?
I don't know nothing about nothing. You know me, dog.
Look at this. This was 2 weeks ago.
Jesus Christ. And that's how many people in there? 20?
15,000.
15. So this last time you did it, how many shows did you do in there?
Just one. The first 2 times I did the Air Canada Center, I did it 2 nights in a row. Twice. And then I scaled back then to one, and then another one now. So I'm just doing once every time.
Now, when you're at the Comedy Store today in the main room, and there's 450 people in there, and you've just done 15,000 that Saturday night. What are you feeling in your head? What are you feeling?
This time I was very relaxed. All the other times I was nervous. I was in my head, you know, I don't want to this, that. I was very relaxed this time. I was always questioning my material before. Is this going to be good enough? Is that going to be good enough? And now I'm like very confident with it. It's like, I know I got a good product and I know you're going to like it. So fuck it. Let's just do this.
10 Planet Kush, it drains the lactic motherfucking acid. People won't cop to it. The health specialists say, no, that doesn't happen, Joey. Yes, it fucking does. I got friends at Harvard, bitch. I'm like Garth Brooks. I got friends in high places, motherfuckers.